Recently, there was a CSGO update with an Operation Shattered Web, and it also gave us a chance to use different model skins. Within the first days, I just tried out the operation and didn't touch the skins at all, but since I saw all the drama around possible hiding spots / camouflage issues, I decided to try it out. And for sure, the result is pretty game breaking. I don't know what Valve decides to do with the model skins in the future. For the sake of esports, in my opinion, on the top level, pros should be using fair visible model skins for both sides, depending on the map. But while I was making this video, green skins on cache were just too powerful to be true. Although level designers and Valve itself have already changed maps, so at the time I'm releasing this video, things may have changed. By the way, while I was talking to intro and you were looking at the cache visuals, there were 7 possible enemies attacking you. Feel free to challenge yourself and rewatch the intro again. If you could actually spot all those 7 new player models without even knowing they were there, you might just be cheating on YouTube. Now let me quickly go over some of those spots I showed you in the intro. On city side cache, it's best to use greenish models, and on T side I would either recommend this white body and black trousers or yellowish elite crew model. There are some spots for both, but those green CT models are just OP. As far as I know, there are at least 2 very powerful options. I bought myself FBI SWAT and SEAL Team 6 Soldier. They both worked very well on city side positions where there was a darker green background. As I mentioned earlier, I also bought 2 T-side model skins. In total it cost me around 17 euros, and believe me, especially when people are not too aware of those spots, plus they are not optimized, it's totally worth it. Let's hop straight into the games. Firstly, I show you my enemy's POV coming out from middle with 50% speed. Focus and try to spot me. I believe you didn't see me. I used his corner position under the boost since it's such a jungle there. It's very hard to spot the green model in front of it, and from my POV I had plenty of time to just follow him with my crosshair. For the sake of this experiment, I would love to just let him pass, but he started to kill my teammate, so I had to interrupt him. Next up, this famous B corner spot, 50% speed and my POV. Look how long it takes him to spot me. There are some good extra milliseconds. I fired late because I hoped maybe they would pass me unspotted, but it was LEM/Supreme level, so they are not that bad. I guess in silver those spots with similar model skins could be unbeatable and you could get some ninja diffuses on your account. Still, even on this level, this sneakiness gives you easy frags. To keep some map diversity, here's a nice little bush position on overpass. I will hide myself in the bushes. Top con? Yeah, no idea. Sorry about this laggy demo playback, I have no idea what happened with it, but here you can confirm how impossible it is to spot the greenish CT model here, especially if you have no idea about this spot beforehand. He just panics and dies without shooting anything back. I tried one more push position on long, it's very OP as well, but to not forget the fact that at such a long distance those pushes are disappearing, and for the enemy side you are just crouching in front of a regular stone wall. Super general. It could still work out with a smoke on long, or if enemy comes towards you from long toilets. Alright, back to cache. I needed to play a good couple of games to test everything out. Here's my random pistol round idea. I was the guy crouching in front of headshot, and then there was my teammate in headshot. Just look at the enemy team, they were confused AF. Especially the guy who eventually was the second victim. Next up we have some more gameplay stuff. Nothing B yet. B1.
Yeah, they don't see you.
One checkers, yep. Events.
Okay.
Look at this, guys. Awesome spot.
Ooh, Camouflage.
If he kills me, I owe you a beer. But he won't.
Alright.
1B. I got him.
Push.
Yeah, B.
Close.
HP something. Yeah, one more. Half HP. That's pretty logical, but if you want to be extra sneaky, then using silenced weapons won't give up your position that easily. This also goes with one-way smokes, for example. Next up, a situation on train, and to keep things different, I'm gonna talk you through it. I knew one guy peeked upper with AWP, so I threw my molly there, and as one enemy got close with his AK, I used this simple right-click flash that I also showed you in one of my recent pro tricks videos. Feel free to rewatch it afterwards. This flash got enemy full white, and I followed him to not to let him fall back. Also remember that there was one guy upper, and since he was AWP, he probably didn't want to stay there and he wanted to fall back to safer position as well. Since I had the timing, this was my next target. From 4v5 to 4v3, we now had the advantage, and since we pushed B with a great pace, I did some utility work to gain some more room at the B bomb site. Time went by and eventually I was in a 1 vs 2 clutch situation. The main reason why I queued to this train game was to test out this whitish T-side model. So just for that fact, I wanted to stay close to the white train to see if it gives any benefits. I got the first kill, but I believe it was mainly because of the close corners right angle advantage. And then it was 2 vs 1 against CT, as me and Time worked against CT side. We won this round. Now let's have a look at the last two enemies' POVs and see if the white model gave us anything positive here. First enemy walks down lower, and I would say there's no vision advantage here. It's all about the angle advantage, since my bald head is actually pretty visible from the darker shadow background. But now the second enemy. He sneaks forward towards B upper as he had the info I was close lower. I actually appeared on his screen a couple of moments, but here I'm pretty sure that the white T model gives you a huge advantage. Even if he was using black bars, he should have seen me. Plus there were 4 of his teammates spectating the same POV, and no one saw, or at least told the info to him, as he was all the time very worried about B lower. Kinda invisible stuff. I wanted to try one more thing, offline server, and try to surprise one of my friends with those camo options. Luckily I have one friend that you already know. He's for sure not the sharpest knife in the inventory, especially when it comes down to all the little details of the game. Welcome to the challenge, Sergey. Firstly, I told him to walk from T-spawn to B, clear all the corners, plant the bomb, and if you see me, just shoot. When you're ready, just start. Where are you, man? So you almost passed the level 1. We're gonna do level 2. You're gonna go to T-spawn, and this time you're gonna run, alright? When you walk and you clear all the corners, it's too simple for you. So just run and try to plant the bomb, alright? To the T-spawn.
Where do I run? B?
T-spawn and run to B and plant the bomb, alright?
Okay.
Molotovs all around the place. Some bullets.
Hey! Look!
Lastly, I used my white T-side model to try to surprise him with this truck position.
Just run to T-spawn.
Yeah, tell me when you're in T-spawn. Okay, yeah, just start running from T-spawn to A main to A, alright?
Okay.
Let's go. Didn't you see me?
What the fuck, блин?
Come back to A main.
What the shit, блин?
Can't you see me?
Fuck you, you're not here.
I am. Come back to A side.
What the fuck?
Come back to A side.
What the fuck, блин?
Wait, you can't see me?
What the fuck, блин? You're not here.
This position is OP then. Go back to A main.
No. I think you're in B, actually.
Oh, really? You can't see me?
Fucking idiot! Fuck you, блин.
Oh.
What the shit, блин.
As you could see, a very powerful spot. And to prevent all the comments, it wasn't fake or staged. I just knew that some of those spots could work well with Sergey, and that was exactly the case. Especially the last one. It's a great afterplant spot for T's, if you're using this whitish T-side model. And it's not a bad pick, because look at this mustache. This itself will nicely distract the enemy side. As I spent a nice couple of days to make this video, close to a week to be honest, then there have been lots of changes already regarding to the skin issue, and luckily ESCA and Faceit have already banned all the model skins, so it means competitive level probably stays the old way, without skin advantages. I personally love it and this is a very right thing to do, I would say. Wonder how messy the football field would be if everyone could wear a t-shirt of their own choice. They just have to pay 10-20 euros to do that. This would look pretty stupid. But right now in the matchmaking, depending on a map, there are still positions where certain skins have huge advantages. And the rule is pretty straightforward: the better your skin color matches your current background color, the better you are hidden.